Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Mandy. I'm going to show you how I royally screw this up, and then I'm going to try to show you how I fix it. So I made a little geode cluster with a mold that I have using some leftover resin, and I thought it would be kind of like amethysty colored, and it was pretty, but it didn't work the way I put it over here to the side, and then I have my fire glass and my crushed mirror glass over there on the left. Then I picked like several really beautiful purples that I have from Colourarte, and they just didn't all go together. So I made this like super busy. So I sped this up so you could see what I did. And then you could probably be like, oh gosh, how's she gonna recover from this? And I gotta tell you, it was a struggle because I looked at this and I kept working and I was like, this is just getting worse and worse and worse. And so I feel like this video, after last week's video where I had the really fun big geode that turned out really nice, this one might be like, manage your expectations kind of a video. But I have been working on fixing this for like 3 weeks. So just know I finally finished it, but it was a work in progress. So then I took some of my favorite glitter, thinking I'll create some glitter lines and I'll somehow make it better. And that glitter is Millionaire from Lilly's Glitter Shop, and it is my favorite gold, and it didn't help. And so then I covered it up with white epoxy, thinking I'll keep my glitter lines because who wants to waste their beautiful glitter? Well, it didn't work. So now what you're seeing is I covered the whole thing up, even the beautiful glitter, such a waste. And I used some Pebeo Cern Relief to kind of create some lines for myself. And I'm sticking with one purple. I'm learning with geodes. Less is more sometimes. So this, I believe, is Violets Are Blue from Colourarte. Bling it. I love it. I'm just trying to fill it in here. I don't have my tape dam up anymore, obviously, because I've redone this like 1,000 times. So unfortunately, I didn't really have any way to keep it from kind of dripping off the edge. So I'm just spreading it around with a popsicle stick. And this is going to be the only place I put the purple. And I'm basically using the Oyster Interference color, which is like a pearl color from Colourarte. And Violet Diamonds, which is like a interference, but with really large particulates, so it's almost kind of glittery looking, and the camera does not do the Violet Diamonds justice. When you see it in person, you're like, oh, I see, but it's going to be really hard for me to capture it. So anyway, I put the Pebeo Cern Relief up there just to kind of give me a border, because I already have the cluster of the crystal cluster from the mold, and then the fire glass, and I don't have a lot of room, so I wanted to have kind of some intentional lines to try to rescue this little guy. And I'm really sorry that I wasted some of my Millionaire glitter and then covered it up because I love that glitter so much. But anyway, and I'm sorry I'm a little bit out of frame. So next up, I'm just going to kind of finish this up. I sped this up like a cajillion times. You have no idea how much this has been a pain for me. But I wanted to finish it and not have it just lying around, because that's the Violet Diamonds. I didn't want it to just be lying around because I was afraid to make it worse. It couldn't have gotten much worse, you know what I mean? So the good thing about resin is you can pretty much fix anything with some added layers. It's just how much costly resin do you want to invest in something? And that's, I think, the kicker for me. I was like, how much money am I wasting on resin? So anyway, just want you guys to understand what I went through to try to get this to look good. It's not what I envisioned. I don't maybe know what I envisioned. But anyway, that Violets Are Blue color, so pretty. And the mold, I liked the mold a lot, but I added some crushed mirror glass just to kind of get it to blend with the other glass on the other side. So that's why it doesn't look perfectly shaped. I think what I learned in this regard is I'm either going to use the fire glass or I'm going to use a little geode cluster from a mold, but I'm not going to put them on the same board together unless they're like all in a big cluster. I think I spent more time trying to figure out how that little guy fit into this piece. And yeah, so anyway, you live and learn, right? So what I'm putting down now is the Oyster Interference. I know it's kind of hard to tell because of the bright light. And then in between the violets or blue and that color is Violet Diamonds. And so I will come back and do a glitter line over those CERN relief lines. I really hope that I filmed that. I'm not sure that I did. And then you'll be able to see the close-up after I got the tape off. But just so you know, I have been working on this for probably a month, trying to undo the damage that I did. So it has been a labor of love to try to fix this little guy. But I wanted to finish him. I have another like little 8-inch one that I'm struggling with, and I don't even know if the video will ever come out because I have royally screwed it up a few times. I don't even know if I like it enough to share it at this point. So anyway, I hope to cut another freeform geode really soon. And I have an upcoming geode collaboration with Sherry, so I'm working on that one. But I wanted to share with you the drama that I went through to try to fix this one. It's my own fault. It's self-inflicted drama, really. One of the things I've had to learn with geode art, especially if you're using a lot of different colors, is like you kind of need to pick a color theme and then use variations of that color. If you're going to add more than one, not pick like every purple that you have and throw them down together. It's just not going to work. And so I like color. I like a lot of color. If you follow my channel, you know I'm always using too much color in my blooms and my swipes. So this really forces me to be a lot more disciplined in how I get there. So yeah. All right, so we're torching that. Going to let it dry. And then we're going to come back and do our glitter lines, which I really hope that I remember to film. And the glitter I'm using, I did not use Millionaire for my glitter lines because I was mad that I wasted it. I used Caramel from Lilly's Glitter Shop. What you see me doing now is not glitter. I'm adding more Mehron Gold because I basically flooded that gold line with the Oyster Interference. So I kind of needed to redo it or it was going to look weird. So I am torching it a lot, trying to get it to kind of interact with the pearl color. And it did a little bit, which is good. So Mehron Gold is like a floating pigment. I get it on Amazon. Oh, good. I did remember. So I'm using a syringe, and I did not let this thicken up quite enough. So I'm basically just going over my CERN relief lines. I wanted a little bit of a thinner glitter line, but I didn't let it thicken up quite as much, and so it spread out to be a really fat glitter line. And, you know, I started to obsess about that, and I was like, look, if that's the worst thing, let it go. So here's our close-up. I've gotten all the tape off. The sides are white. You know, not what I intended necessarily, but I think she's pretty. You know, it's pretty simple. The colors are beautiful. Considering what it came from, I think it's all right. So this one is up on my Etsy shop probably by the end of today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining in on all my experiments. I really enjoy doing geodes. I still do blooms. I still do swipes. This has just been really fun for me, and I really enjoy doing the bigger ones, I think, even more. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Let me know you're here. And if you missed our collaboration from last week, check it out. Discount codes in the description box below. 20% off of Colourarte. I use KS resin, so there's a discount code for that. So don't forget to check out the description box. So yeah, from disaster to not too bad, you know? Little rescue mission. That's the diamond area. Anyway, appreciate you guys. Talk to you soon.